Just give me the photo back. It's not about the money. It's about the principle.
Facts. It's always about the principle. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Sorry for being gone for so long. Just had a hectic work week. Let's just say that. I'll be back to streaming here and there in the earliest mornings for me. For some of y'all that it might be late night. But today I kind of just want to break the monotony and actually get back to playing Genshin. Yeah, I have been beaten and battered by the working.
Whoa!
And I completely forgot what all I needed to do. I finished all of hers. I didn't finish all of his. What's that? That boss? Okay, I can do that. And I can do this too. That's no problem. I'm thinking about picking him up when he comes out. Let's see if I can get him in 45 summons. But right now, it's up in the air. Yeah, it's up in the air. Mainly say that because I do have older characters I have to build. I've watched some gameplay on him today. Was that today? Yeah, that was today. And I do like his ult. It can turn him into an off-fielder. I mean, it seems like he's an on-field, but I mainly would probably use him just for his ult. I'm so stubborn when it comes down to the so-called meta. I used characters in the weirdest ways. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Oh yeah, I supposed to be finishing the story. I'm still on the inside or outside? It's just war parents y'all far from it. Give this up. That seems like it's gonna start a fight.
Gonna be epic.
I hate using him, but it just felt like a whole electric. Whatever. Anyway. Deploy.
Benny's it. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Hmm. What the hell is my...
knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
There is no escape!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Off we go! Illusion shattered! Shine down! Everybody stand back! Strike! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Desolation!
Flash!
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Cold suffering!
Couldn't break the curse. Glory to the Shogun! Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Hear the final prophecy.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
There is no escape!
Time to go. The wind knows that.
Perish in the storm! Desolation!
Time to go.
Winter is nigh.
Detached from the world.
One with nature. Time to go. It's fine.
Let the frost blast.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows you. That hurts!
Winter is nigh.
Don't worry, I got this. Gaining the upper hand.
Taste and see.
Off we go. This is just my luck.
Illusion shattered!
Desolation.
Strike! Life is not eternal.
No escape! One with nature.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon...
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village churls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm?
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening. Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the Hilly have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village. Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware...
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the...
Someone's gone missing, you say?
Huh? You know, the young guy from... That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. At least right now, I can't seem to recall.
But how is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first.
Someone's gone missing?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always... He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're...
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's one, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he... Do you think maybe it's not the...
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else, just like how you entered your sibling's memory last. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave? Who knows how long this ley line disturbed? Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about... Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him a...
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean... Time... That's the tell of the fake The implanted memories are... If the memories included, like, there could be overlap... That's why he makes...
We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager. But it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission. The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Oh, right! That's...
Come to think of it, every time we talked, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Yep, that has to be it! This is... Yeah, that's where...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. The founder of the Abyss Order, the man who broke the curse of immortality. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria, the one who stole the power of the Abyss. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh, you know me? That's quite a surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else.
Oh shit.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all, as you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain, hope and regret coursing through your veins, and a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Hey, Star. Sorry I've been MIA for so long. Work's been kicking my butt.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, The fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Well, damn, it was all a trap.
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Huh? What happened?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest.
Really
to
well
implant
designed.
a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the loom of fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. But now, the bedtime story is finished.
The amount of emotional maturity is about that. Just wow.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Jerk!
Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop, and this is certainly not easy to come by. Sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The loom of fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne.
Wait. So she been asleep?
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be.
You really hate the Heavenly Principle.
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Hey, no lie, they caught me off guard too, and I forgot he had a name!
There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
Huh? What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Jerk!
Still so sleep. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a school... Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the advance. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Let's go gather some samples.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right? Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that
She
make
never
life
looked
more
up,
precious.
I'm guessing. Because
and, you know, if he
I
has
see it
a
above her
heart,
head.
maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with... a picture? Where'd that come from?
Oh, look at him. That jerk. He stayed around long enough to do that. Alright, that's hilarious. What? I don't try to fight you. Finally heading to Nat. The correct way.
Wow, time flies. Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey. We need to head to Natland next. Neverlight called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of. Exactly. Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there in other nations. Huh. Could it be that there are no humans in Natland?
Yes, yes. That look of surprise and excitement is perfect. Hold it right there.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't need a big send-off. That's not really our thing.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change never hurt anyone, right?
We?
All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Oh, feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a stranger now, partner.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of course, but distance makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Where did she come from? Like, for real though. I thought they kicked her out.
One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here!
Already thinking about taking time off? Any excuse for a party, huh? But yes, you can count on us. We wouldn't let you miss out on all the fun.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Ooh, great idea. We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natland issue, Paimon. Natland has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say. Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
All right, I'm ready. Shall we? Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
Bruh, do not tell me they did all that just for a photo, and then tells me to go to Natland. These folks are savages. I thought they were gonna take the boat over there or something. Nah, go to Natland. Bruh.
Wow! So this is Natland! So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before!
It's Llamas!
Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Good idea. Finding people means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as we don't get on their bad side, we should be fine. Come on, let's keep following the road.
Oh, dude, I should I said that's a first timer. They force you to play as the traveler as you go in. It's gonna be oh, I'm in net. So you know what that means, kids. Oh, actually, would that work? I don't want to get rid of Nouvelle. That's screwed. Sharky shark. Shark talk.
Whoa! What a lineup! We'll be unstoppable.
I honestly didn't know she said that.
Wait for my signal.
Shinobu. I feel like I gotta switch somebody, but I don't want to switch Nouvelle. Get yourself.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the walls. We gotta be on the right track.
Now if I do this, wait a minute. What are you doing? That's still cool. Hey, soundtrack's pretty fun. Here we go. Hey,
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
We barely had a chance last time, remember?
She looks so
sad. A better
sad.
result with even fewer people.
That's depressing.
Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is.
Hey, it is what it is.
I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers.
And they really did up on her eyes. Like, look at that. That is fire.
But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
You can kind of still see the grainy effect in her eyes from here.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go form a really strong team. Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder... Huh?
Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before.
Yep, we just got to Natland.
Oh, welcome, welcome! I'm Kachina, Utapiti Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natland, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes,
yo,
and that's pretty
the
much
whole
everyone's
Natland
goal around
soundtrack
here.
is just slapping. Hey, hey.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natland, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams...
Sure am. Although, the key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, so their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing. Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
What are you guys talking about?
Okay, they're really going all out.
Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just... how should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natland are allowed to take part in the...
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
It's alright. Really.
Paimon Savage.
No one's ever offered to join my team before.
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone starts avoiding me. They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the... It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't...
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the 3 of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. He can give them all a run for their Mora.
Gods. We fought one god. Dragon. 2 dragons. And yeah, a giant narwhal, so yeah.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
That's right! We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventurer!
Touche.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. That's exactly the kind of person I want to become. You're planning on staying in Natland for a little while, right?
Learn.
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me anything. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natland and then...
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right! Didn't those people from earlier say the registration...
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to... I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No one expects anything out of me. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time. Oh, of course. I'm just glad you agreed. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
That's a sick name. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you do get a freaking cheetah. Huh?
Whoa! I can join the team?
Freaking cheetah. I'll chip her on the team instead of watching her. One more and I have C6. Let's go. When your active character shield is replaced or destroyed. Sorry. Replace or destroy for any reason, Kachina will deal 200% of her defense as an AoEG. Whoa. That sounds fire, but... Huh? So does that mean, like, when she comes back to the field, or if her... If that's still on the field? It's vague, I want to say. Oh, how the materials to ascend her?
You really care a lot about me. I didn't mean to cry, but I'm just so touched by your kindness.
You did it's depressing, though. But like, no, I mean, that way. Never mind. Guys, I feel about people I need to love on. Which one was this? I think this was the one from the new Villette event. Probably. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna stop it for her. If I keep going, I'm gonna step on this all night. Let it go. I still got other shit to do. Oh shit, that shit was hilarious though.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Add extra applesauce. Let's do that. Alright, I'll be out for...
Stabilize!
Oh wow. Peace.
Time to save my soul.